Good evening all, I hope we are all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing, a brand new week, as always on a Monday, of daily races. It's going to be a good one. We're back at Bathurst. Mount Panorama returns. It's been a little while, I think, since we've had this one, but it returns. I think the last time that we had it, or between the last time that we had it in the dailies, it might have popped up in the manufacturers, of which I've just seen that the new dates have been announced, and it starts this week for Nations Cup and for manufacturers. Now, there is a Nürburgring endurance race there that finishes off the manufacturers at the end of March, so I will absolutely be doing that one. The rest I've just put in the diary, and if I can make them, then I absolutely will do, but as it stands at the minute, unfortunately, it looks like I'm already booked for most of them, so that's a shame. But there we go. Hope everyone's well. Hazard, John, Jonathan, Larry, Brian, how are we all doing? Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody up the top there. I don't think that I did. Hope we're all doing good. Teammate killer. Well, I don't want to be getting that rep, but it looks like it's well-deserved at the moment, which is no good. For anyone that didn't see it, well, actually, I wasn't streaming yesterday. Not been streaming this season, the British Heart Foundation, but I'm definitely going to go back to streaming the next season when it begins. Much prefer streaming it now that I've tried to do the two of them, or now that I've tried to do like the recording and editing a little bit later on. Much prefer to be streaming it, but hope everybody is doing good, as I say. But yeah, I killed John yesterday, so yeah, I had an eventful evening. My evening was absolutely horrific. Genius in math, how we doing? Hi there, everyone. Hope we're all well, buddy. Yeah, I had a nightmare of an evening, and as Larry says, I think Larry said earlier on, hope everybody's race wasn't as bad as wasn't as painful as his. Or something like that, and I'm absolutely thinking the same thing. Now, quick question, does anybody know, we're going to start from the back. Let me make sure I'm recording this one, we don't want to miss this. We are going to start from the back on this first one here. Now, this is without any practice, because I've literally just got back, and this is no exaggeration, from Hull. So a 3-hour drive, walked straight through the door, came upstairs, pressed go live on my laptop, and now we're about to do 3 hours of driving on our live stream. So we're starting from the back of the grid. No practice at Bathurst on the mediums. Does anybody know how many laps we can get out of the soft tyres? Because we will pit early on the mediums, get our pit stop in, and try and go for the undercut here at Bathurst. If anybody knows that number and knows how many laps we can likely get out of the softs, then do let me know. Tyre wear is at ×7, so it is quite a bit. And I don't think, from looking at it, that fuel was going to be too much of an issue. I don't think. Now, normally we want brake balance just a little bit to the rear in the BMW. Both tyre compounds are required. So you need to be racing on the medium and on the soft, which at the moment everybody's ditching us. Literally doing this whole track, or this first lap, for the first time today or this week. This guy braking pretty early in the Corvette there. I imagine that thing is a bit of a handful down the mountain. Oh, a few people binning it up ahead. Yellow flags. Somebody else binning it. There's 2 positions made up. No pit needed. It is when it's in the tyre regulations, I will say that much. But we can try doing a no pit stop and seeing how far we end up down the grid after a 1-minute penalty. We'll give that a go. Right, see what these guys are going to do then. Right, a few people saying 2 laps before you tap someone. Alex there saying 3 on the medium, I think. Yeah, fuel not going to be an issue. Right, we've got a bit of warmth in the tyres now because the car's actually stopped at turn 1. Yeah, Corvette rapid for 3 laps before it eats its tyres. Definitely. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh, he's put us into the wall. Luckily, no damage there. Very luckily, no damage from the Corvette. Now we're in the slipstream, which is going to be pretty helpful. We will go to the inside here and try and get the position on the Corvette, I think. Although he's definitely going to then outdo us on the straight. Round the outside, not quite. Definitely go one more lap. Oh, there's somebody else spinning it. And he's got a 1.5 second penalty. Rapid James there. The Corvette's possibly, I thought, going to go into the back of him. Alright, see if we can have this here. Hopefully get past James on the right hand side of us there. To be fair there, kept up pretty good minimum corner speed there. Quite nice. Go, 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 go. Right, do we think we can go on to the softs now, or shall we go for one more lap? I don't quite know what the softs tyre deg is going to be like. Got a little bit of slipstream from this Corvette in front of us there, but not much. We'll go one more lap maybe. Just because I don't know quite what the soft tyre deg is going to be like. Right, we've got yellow flags. Someone's binned it just a little bit further up. Oh, that was nearly us as well. I'd say that that was a little brush with the wall, but it was quite a big brush. Oh, nearly losing it there. Right, we're catching up just a little bit here to the Corvette, so we should have a nice slipstream here. Feeling confident for Brands, Jonathan, yeah? Love it. Is that the next race for us? Brands Hatch? Oh, here we go. Into the pits. Slight second guessing the actual pit stop. Right, definitely fine for fuel. That's all good. Let's go. That just sounds like a good time, Brian. Right then. On to the soft tyres. So we've got 6 laps to do. Still, however, behind the Corvette, who also did 4 laps. Oh, he was so close to the wall. Right, in the slipstream once more of the Corvette. See, we're just starting to catch up with a bit of a mid-pack there as the strategies start to cross over. P3 into the pit, so he's done 5 laps on the mediums, P3. There we go, we can start to see a big mid-pack there that we're going to catch up to now. So hopefully there is a position or 3 or 4 up for grabs. If people make a few more mistakes, let's keep pushing. Oh, we've been hit. He better not try and overtake us there. He actually is going to as well. That is absolutely shameful to not leave us the place. He actually hinders us then into the next corner trying to be attacking. That is absolutely shocking, that. That might have just been the little thank you push that he needed from us there. Right, I love racing at Bathurst, but the only problem is close racing really doesn't work. There we go. Close racing really doesn't work around here, and that is exactly why. Oh no, come on. That is exactly why. Look at the problems that has just caused there. What is that guy's problem? What is that guy's problem? We're lucky not to have damage there. And then James, Rapid James VR, has been unlucky to end up getting caught up with us. I actually genuinely think we were on for a good race there. Considering we start from the back, we were looking at P10, but we were going to be right on the back of a big group of people all scrapping for position. And just as I was saying it, that is the problem with this track, at least on Gran Turismo. Close racing just does not work around here. Such a shame as well. And you know what, we braked quite late into that corner as well. It wasn't like we'd even caught him out braking early. So the first bit of contact from him, he then tries to get us on exit after pushing us into the corner. And then just rams us as we brake into the downhill section, down the mountain. A little bit similar to how I nearly killed John yesterday, to be fair. So I apologise hugely once again, John, because that was one of the worst races I've ever had that last night. Well, unfortunately, we are going to be 8 seconds behind the next position, and we're obviously not going to catch him up. Shameful driving from that guy. Alright, P1 comes into the pits. Unless I'm not mistaken, I think P2 will come into the pits as well. He might carry on, go one more. Right, might we catch up to the Turkish chap that ran us off, or, well, bumped into us and then launched us off the road. He's 7-something seconds up the road. I very much doubt that we will, but if we do, we know exactly how we need to treat him, unless we actually want to get past him cleanly, in which case we have to try and show him how it's actually done. Yellow flag. I can only hope that this is the chap that ran us off. Oh, it's not. It's the guy who was P1, this chap. I don't even think we're going to get this position either. Oh, that is a brutal penalty for this guy. Look at that. We managed to get past him, make up one poxy position at the end of the race, and I'm telling you, I genuinely think we could have been on for a really good result with this one. From the back, early pit stop, going for the undercut. We nearly bin it. Right, there we go though, we crossed the line, P11. We've got to take a look at this guy, the dirty driver that rammed us off though. He finishes P8 in the Mercedes. Shameful. Right, we'll take a look at the replay on this one. Right, at what point did we start getting rammed? Ah, this was it. So this is the problem that we got, right? This is the guy behind us there. Now, we do brake quite late, and he's just got, I think, no intention of stopping. See where it is that he actually brakes. He's also on the medium, so we will bear that in mind, but he brakes way, way after the 100. Launches us through the corner, and then still thinks, I'll commit to this, and I'll try and get past. At this point, he's actually ahead of us, realistically there. He's further in front, and we say, absolutely not. We're holding on to that, because that is shocking. To launch someone through a corner and then get the better exit than them. So we run our line there. Realistically, I would say we're not actually obliged to give him the space. I would also say definitely not, considering he didn't give it to us. And then this is the horrific run from him here. As we come up to, or the very top of the mountain, we're about to head down the mountain, of course. We get on the brakes nice and early. He's pretty much looks like he's lost control of the car at that point. Oh my god, this guy is absolutely horrific. That is that is really bad. That, like, we complain a lot about drivers and stuff on certain lobbies, but that is actually horrific. That really is horrific. Should have put him into the wall. You are not wrong. I want to see how he got past other people, if he did. Like, the annoying thing is, he actually had quite decent sort of pace, really. Nearly loses it there, though. Looks like that Mercedes is a bit of a handful, to be fair. Not to be fair to him, but just in general. So we've made up a few positions, what must have came on the last lap. Just trying to see whether or not he gets past people cleanly, or if he is making contact to get past them. How come he brakes early enough for everybody else then? Right, okay. Two things that I got to point out here. Two things that I got to point out. How many times do we recall, you've seen it in videos and seen it in highlights and seen it in everything, where a yellow flag has jumped up, came up into a braking zone, I've gone past the car, and then we've got a penalty for overtaking in the braking zone. Now look at this here. Overtaken, prohibited. For a start, he actually runs into him. You know that you need to be turning in a lot earlier on the right hand side. And he runs in wide. He then gets past him. The yellow flag is still showing, so he's got the position at this point, and yet he still doesn't get a penalty. How is that? How is that? So where does he then get his... So that in itself is horrific. That's pretty bad. And then he manages to get this one here. He's quite lucky on that one. But just overall, against us at least, horrific. I see here now, he's actually started P1. So he's obviously binned it, and that is why. So how's he dropped positions? He's obviously binned it. There you go, there you go. So he's binned it horrifically. That looks to be his fault. And so now he's obviously driving with a bit of a rage and not bothered he's ruined his own race, and so he's not bothered who else's race he ruins. But he does the same thing to him that he did to us. He brakes way too late. So this is his own doing. He's braked way too late. He's gone into the back of him. He's lost control, and then he's binned it. So then he's got all that damage. He's going to lose a couple of positions. But that's his own fault, and then he's gone and took it out on other people. I just don't understand it. I do not understand it. I mean, he's still fourth at that point. He goes into the pits. He's dropped down a little bit. He's behind all these guys. He's got more penalties. So that's how he's ended up against us. And then that's where the dirty driving has started. He's just been desperate to get back in the positions, but I'm afraid you can't do it like that. You simply cannot do it like that. That's what's still wrong with the lobbies. We need to be getting rid of these types of players and drivers. No good at all. Well, that's that. Yeah, look at that. It's Rory in disguise. Right, well, we've done that one. We spent probably a little bit too long on that replay, but I needed to have a look at that. We just needed to have a look at that. We're going to have a quick look at well, not Daily Race A, obviously. Daily Race B here. It's Group 4's. What is the bets that the top car is the... it's not the 6... It's not the Mazda 3. So it's the 650. I probably will stick with the 650. Yeah, just missed the next race. For Daily Race C, anyway. But I was making sure that we had a watch of that replay. That'll be a YouTube episode, no doubt. But let's have a look at this one then. Daily Race B. So we... This is a bit frustrating, actually. We've literally just had this as a Daily Race C, I think. So why do we have the same thing again? That's a little bit frustrating, or a bit disappointing, I would say. Ooh. Okay, Okie dokie, I take that back. Obviously, we do not have the same track. I absolutely take that back. It's a different layout. I don't think it's a layout that I am familiar with as well. So this might make it interesting. We've got to quickly try and learn this one. that was quite funny. I knew as soon as I saw the barriers, the concrete blocks, I was like, oh, I see what I've done wrong here. Right, this is going to be a bit of a tricky learning curve, this though. Right, and then we're back up to the top now. Okay. Can everyone remember that layout there? Can everyone remember that track? I do feel like I've seen Grand Valley a bit too much though, regardless of the fact it is a different layout. I do feel like I've seen it a bit too often at the moment. Yeah, no coughs and colds now. Thankfully, quite a bit better. Oh, that's actually quite a tricky braking zone, that, to be fair. That is... Oh, and that's also difficult. Oh, nice one, Brian. Everyone going to be jumping over for a bit of practice long in advance of Sunday. That's actually honestly a really, really tricky braking zone, that. It's good though. Right, this right hand, I'm going 200, just after the 200. I think that works. I'm not quite sure, 100%. Need to get into that corner way earlier, just a slight lift, and then up and round here. Right, as well, need to work out gear in there. I think you probably can take that flat once I know actually where I'm going. Right, 113.3. Can we get a bit of an improvement? Yeah, we should get another 2 laps. Guesses in, if you want to guess our quali time. Yeah, definitely foot down there, nice and easy, lovely stuff. We'll go 200 again. Be the slightest lift on 4th, but I don't know if you do actually need to lift there at all, you know. I'll try it flat on the next one, I think. Alright, going to be about a second up on this time. What's our next lap going to be? We got time for one more lap. 112.865 I'm seeing there. Oh, it's like keep trying to keep it flat, and I was like, no, lift slightly, no, keep it flat, no, lift slightly. That one, same there. Can probably try and keep that one flat. Alright, another second up on our time there. 1.2, 1.3. .4, 1.5. We might be down to the 110s here. Can we be? 111s? Yeah, 110s. 10.7. We'll not quite finish the next lap, but we'll go for it nonetheless. Just about keep that flat there. Right, it's quite a nice track this. I just don't think it's going to lend itself very well to Gran Turismo racing, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't think you can do that flat quite. Well, that's 5 laps of practice on that one, so we'll see whether or not it's enough. It's absolutely not. We're starting at the back. 109.4. Those guys literally a second quicker than me over a lap. To be expected. DR killer. Yeah, could be. Alright, starting P14 for this one. We only got 6 laps, but it's easy to make a mistake around here by the looks of it, I would say. Yeah, not bad with 5 laps practice. Definitely got areas to improve, no doubt about that. I mean, we were 3/10 up already on that lap there, nearly 4/10 before I tried stupidly taking that last corner flat and put it into the wall. So you never know with this one. Starting P14 then. Where can we end up? Are we going to have a few people making mistakes? Fingers crossed. 5 laps of practice. Is that all we need to put in a good race here? I bloody hope so. Here we go. Go. Right, this is going to be the bit that catches people out. Is this braking zone here. So we're going to go... Oh! A bit aggressive. Didn't quite work. It's all gone a bit wrong. We've made a few mistakes there. Look at this. Oh my word. Right, brake at the right time here. I've already nearly wiped a few people out. 5 laps of practice. Turns out we need just a little bit more than that. Someone's gone. Oh! Can we get to the inside? Yes! No! Around the outside of one. Someone's going to come and wipe us out. I can feel it. Right, we're up to P9 somehow. Somehow. Go. Look at the field spread already though. Huge field spread. Right, P6 and 7 having a scrap there. Oh, we got a track limits penalty. Absolutely brutal. Right, this track actually is good fun. I did not think that this track would equate to a fun or good kind of daily race B race, but it actually kind of has. Just need to get that braking zone right and kind of work out exactly how I want to do that corner. We're to the inside there, pal. We've got to have that. Go. We're holding on to it. We've got a penalty though. Ugh. Oh. Right, what makes it a good race is that there's so much to be lost from such a little mistake. I think that's where the excitement's kind of coming from, basically. Someone else has binned it there. Right, we're only halfway through the race. There's been quite a bit going on already. 109.9 is the fastest lap of the race already set. Around the outside. This will be quite the move if we manage that. Oh my god, we do as well. Oh, we kind of did. Pushed into the wall. Oh, it's all gone a bit wrong. It's all gone a bit wrong. I might do another daily race B, you know. Surprisingly good fun. Although very difficult to hold on to the race leaders. Don't know if this guy just got launched off there or not. We're all trying to dodge the Ferrari there. Oh! Pushed wide by the McLaren. Oh, understeered straight in there. Oh, it's quite the dive there, buddy. It didn't quite work. Better luck next time. Oh, I just had to cut the corner there to avoid him. Literally had no choice but to break the rules. Didn't actually get a penalty for that though, surprisingly. Oh, he's just trying to wipe them both out. And he did it as well. Quite convincingly. It might mean, or it does mean, that we're actually going to get P8 in that race. That was an unexpected end. A bit of a bonus. We take P8. Did we just make up 3 positions there? I think we did. He was driving pretty angry there, wasn't he? But that worked out alright for us, not too shabby. Monitor that, I'm off to lap with Brands. Good stuff. Let me know how you get on, John. Savage, definitely, Alex. That's a little bit brutal, that one, wasn't it? We'll jump back onto Daily Race C. We'll do another 2 attempts of that, and then we'll finish up with a bit more carnage of Daily Race B. That was I don't even know what word sums that up. And I'm not even sure I can think of one. We always say full of carnage. But that's just Gran Turismo, isn't it? I can't actually quite put my finger on that Daily Race B there. Interesting, I would say. Unexpected is another. Good fun, though. We'll give that a few more goes throughout the week, I think. Yeah, it's more like a Daily 8, yeah. I would agree with that, definitely. Right, let's get back into the BMW. Yeah, it seems like Polyphony might have mixed up Daily Race A and B. Right, we'll do a little bit of lapping, but we'll do the on the medium, so we'll not be setting any quick quali times. We'll still be starting from the back, or nearer the back. Right, this feels alright for a first, let's call it an exploration lap. Daily A in sheep's clothing. Yeah, exactly. Right, 206, surely enough that can't put us anywhere near the front. Surely not. Hopefully not, anyway, so that we can still start from the back. But we'll try our best to kind of improve on the mediums and get what we can in terms of pace out of these, so that when we do jump on the softs, we're absolutely flying. 5/10 up on this one though. We might get down to the 205s, you never know. Yeah, get your guesses in for what our fastest lap will be. On the mediums, however, we got to bear in mind we're on the mediums, so no super duper quick laps. But we're almost 6/10 up for this one. Oh, look at that, look at that. We gained loads there. I didn't even realise that we'd made a mistake. Or perhaps forgot that we'd made a mistake on that bit. It's going to be 2 seconds up. The 204. Oh man, get in. Right, we'll have time for one more lap. See what we can do with this one. Get your guesses in. Did anyone guess a 204? Alex was close with a 934. 204, 934. Anybody else want to take a guess? We're going to hopefully improve a little bit more on this 204. Oh, that's going to be quite a big improvement as well if we can hold this advantage that we've got here. Just ran a little bit wide there. Going to lose a couple of tenths. It's not too bad though. Losing a little bit of time on exit. Might be 9/10 improvement here. It actually is going to be as well. We're down to the 203s, which I would say is not too bad for the mediums, let's be fair. Oh. Yeah, let's be fair, that's not bad for the mediums, that. Bammer. I saw you typing comment 203. I thought you were literally going to comment after I'd crossed the line with the exact time. That is, I'm quite happy with that. We could probably still improve just a little bit as well. But that's not too shabby. Now, assuming that we're about 2.5 seconds quicker on the soft tyres, we should be down to the 201s there, I would assume. All of us massively underestimating your skills. I was underestimating, to be fair there, but just shows a bit of practice. A few laps. We're picking up a decent bit of pace there on the mediums. Definitely not the worst that we've done. We'll see where this puts us in terms of starting. Hopefully it's still nearer the back. Yeah, there we go. Right, that's not too bad though. To get P11... I think you can see the difference there. 'Cause as soon as you get to P8, then it's a big jump into the P9, big jump into the 202s. Oh yeah, let's start on the mediums. Yeah, cushy. You can never tell. 1 minute he's doing well and then he bins it on the next turn. Absolutely. It is up and down with me, definitely. Oh well. Right then. Let's see how we fare up here. Starting on the mediums, as I say, we've got to do both tyre compounds, so we've got to get onto the softs. We'll do 4 laps probably on the mediums. Some people doing 5 laps on the mediums, depending on what car that they are in. For us in the BMW, I think we're good if we go for 4 and then 6 on the softs. Starting P11, where can we end up? We managed to get through the field a little bit on the last one before we got binned off on our first attempt. So hopefully this one is just a little bit better. I think we're all that way time to time, absolutely. Right, here we go. Unfortunately, we're going to start right on the corner, which is never ideal at Bathurst. Cool tyres, trying to get your foot down and catch up to everybody. Right, we've just done a few laps on the mediums, and we were managing 2:03s in quali. Something similar to that would be amazing for the race. I'm gonna say it, this guy's definitely going to go for a move. However, I think that he's on the softs. He must be with the brake and performance he's just had there out of the Merc. Impressive. Right, yellow flag's already out. You love to see it. Oh my god. Huge pile up. Oh, sorry gents, if you don't mind. Oh my goodness me. Right, we make up a few positions there, and we're also going to have this one here, I hope. 2 positions made up on the back straight. We are up to P7. P6 with serving a penalty. Get to the inside. Oh my word. What a first lap this is turning out to be. It's soon gone just a little bit downhill there though, with the Frenchman deciding he wants that place back. Now that is absolutely shameful driving from him, but we've already seen plenty of that in these lobbies. Fun times. That was shocking from the Frenchman, that. Absolutely shocking. Where is he? We'll let him know what we think of that. Can the French understand sarcasm? British sarcasm? Certainly hope so. Boy, that's what you get, I'm afraid, buddy. Right, we're doing pretty well at the moment. Up to P6 on the mediums. Will this guy work with us? Yes, he will. What a hero. Oh, and then he's going to betray us and go for the overtake. He just doesn't quite make that one stick though, otherwise that was going to be a tremendous move there. Right, try and get P5 this lap I think. We can have P5. That Genesis is a bit of a handful as well. It's a great car when you can, if you can manage to keep it under control. You can set some very quick lap times around pretty much any track in that thing. Just easier said than done to keep it together. If we can close the gap here, we might have them in slipstream. That thing down here has to be an absolute nightmare. Surely. Oh! And we managed to get past him as well. I would have quite liked a nice slipstream just to give us something a bit extra, but never mind. That'll have to do. He's then going to catch back up in the slipstream. This is where we need to be careful here though. And actually let him go to the inside because we want the outside line for this corner here. Hold on to that one. Go, 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 go. Gonna go for one more lap. Sacrificed a little bit on exit there. Just trying to be a bit defensive. This guy work with us. Yes, he does again. Same person. Right, he's now going to go at the inside. Fair play. Good move. Good move and good racing. Oh, that's not so good. And then someone gets to the inside. Oh, it's the same kind, the Genesis, I think. Oh, after all that, no. No. We would have been better off pitting earlier, as it now turns out. Oh, he's braking very early. Oh, my word. Come on. He's struggling to hold on to it. Dirty tyres as well. Go, 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 go. Please don't bin it. Please don't bin it. Switch back. Probably should have been in second still there. Right, box, box, definitely. Should have probably boxed the last lap there. 1.5 second penalty for him. We'll get past Milo out there. Right, back to chasing P5. Should we go for an almighty lunge? Most definitely not worth it. He's outbrake though. Can we get round? We're going to go into the pits here though, remember. Right, wonderful. Go, 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 go. Oh, it's exciting this, isn't it? It's exciting. Has he put the pit limiter on 0? Hurry up! Go! 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 Ah! Don't cross the line. Nearly went over the line there. Please don't be a penalty. Please don't be a penalty. Oh, thank God for that. Right, on the soft tyres, let's go. 6 laps. I'm going to absolutely blitz this out lap, so that we can try and get in front of the chap who was in the Genesis, wherever he's gone. Yellow flags, that's what we want. Plenty of them, thank you. Keep them waved. Yes. In a position, thanking you. Not quite giving it everything through there. Oh, the race leader comes into the pits. Was he the guy that was actually P1, or is he like the de facto P1 after people have been in? Because if he's pulled out that gap on the medium tyres, that is mighty impressive. But I really hope, and I don't think that he has, but I'm hoping he hasn't. Right, P6 in itself is a decent result, I would say. We might have 1 or 2 more people up ahead that need to pit. Hopefully that fake Slim Shady there needs to go into the pits as well. But I'm not so sure. That'll slow you down. Friction with the wall will slow you down. Top racing tip. Right, we've got Milo right behind us still after all that. He is still absolutely there. Oh my God, it's always such a horrible feeling going down there. I would hate to do that in the dark. 24-hour racing in the dark in real life. Oh my God, no thank you. I think I'll just say, I'll just take it easy through there. I'll try and make up my time everywhere else on the track except that downhill run. Right, closing to what's that? TCR Kilua? Kilua? Oh, there we go. Someone else into the pits. Right, now I think that Skyfall needs to pit. I think. So if we can be quick enough here to catch up to Kilua in front of us. We could potentially be actually on for a podium, but I don't quite know how this is all working out now. In terms of who needs to go in or who has been in. Right, 2.1 the gap. Can we close this anymore? Just need to keep a check of this guy behind us though. He's got good pace. I get the feeling that he's going to try and go for a move at some point because he keeps closing rapidly in the corners. And he's still closing the gap to us overall. He's nearly lost it there. That saved me a little bit of time there. Right, within 2 seconds to the car in front. We've got 2 laps to close this. Come on. Can we get a P4 here? .8. This is where we've really got to push now. .3, come on. We could be on for P4. Just a bit too early on the brake and there. Going to luckily close this gap a little bit more on the straight, yeah. 1.5, can we do this in the last 2 laps? Milo's binned it. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. Right, come on. This is the closest this gap's been. 1.2. 1.1. Come on. In the slipstream now. Go! That someone? Oh, I thought that was someone serving a penalty further up there. Right, come on, we're closing. Do we think we can get P4 here? Do we think we can get P4? Is that somebody facing the wrong way? It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. I don't know if it's a lap runner though. Right. We're right on for P4 now. Come on. Come on! are on for P4, I think. I don't think that Slim Shady guy at the top here has pitted, you know. I don't feel like I've seen him at the front of the grid. I could be wrong though. So potential 1 minute penalty impeding his race. We absolutely have to nail the exit here. That Genesis always getting the better exit. Oh, look at that. So close. What a race. So, Slim Shady had pitted. Didn't realise that. But what a race. I thought we were on for P4 there. We really were. 2 tenths. But a top 5 finish. We started P10 or P11. And a top 5 finish is not too shabby. I think that right there it's the perfect balance for a daily race. See, we've got a little bit of strategy involved. Do we go the extra lap? Do we not? We've got a mixed up grid as well. We've got Genesis, 911, Mercedes and BMW all in the top 5. We've got 650 in there as well. I think that for the first time in a long time, Polyphony's actually hit the right balance there. Bit of strategy. The strategy can change depending on traffic, depending on your first opening lap, depending on which car you're in, tyre deg. The perfect balance in that race from Polyphony, I would say. That is absolutely bang on. What do we think of that? Sweet as you like, that was. Sweet as you like. Yeah, I'd agree. Could probably get another lap out the softs. Definitely. I think we're going to go straight back in for one more, I would say. Should we maybe try a quali lap on the softs? 1 or 2 quali laps on the softs. We'll have enough time for 2 here. So if you want to get your guesses in, we set that 203.8 on the mediums. What can we manage if we go for a run out on the soft tyres? We've got to make it count though. We're only going to get 2 laps here. And then we probably will try and do 3 laps on the medium tyres, I would say. Oh, nearly just overcorrected massively there. Ended up doing more damage than fixing it, almost. Slightest of lifts there in 4th. Even bigger lift there in 4th. Just clipped the wall a touch there. the hardest part about that final corner is just as the car's not quite making the turn, you put your foot on the brake, trying to slow it down whilst turning, and that actually causes more understeer. Whereas if you just get the car slowed down just enough, throw the lock on, and somehow the car manages to find a way to get itself turned around. This is one of the final corners here, one of the corners where you can really gain a lot of time by being as aggressive as you possibly can. Right, guesses in then. What will our quali time be? This first one's looking not too bad. A 2:02 maybe. We can get down to the 2:01s definitely. Hopefully. 2:01.987. 2:01.450 from Bama. Yeah, that's a lot better. And if I not hit the wall here, I'll make up even more time. Wonderful. Four tenths up, 5 tenths up. Make sure we get turned in here. Much better, much better. Just lost it almost a little bit on exit. 6 tenths up though now. If someone wants to put a guess in around about the 0.6s, now is the time. Maybe there's a bit of time lost there. No, a bit of time gained. 7:20 up. Come on. There was a little bit of time there on the last corner, but that was overall not too bad. 6.5 tenths up. Did anyone put a guess in for the 61.6s? The 61.6s? That doesn't even make sense. It's because I read 616 on there. The 1 minute 0.6s. Oh, the 2 minute or 1.6s. You knew what I meant. Nobody was quick enough. 0.6s was where it was at. So hopefully, with a bit of luck here, we can start quite far up. Fingers crossed. See where we're going to be starting. Ooh, not as far as I thought, to be fair. I thought we might have been a little bit further up. What do we do then? Do we start on the mediums or start on the softs? Probably going to say start on the mediums. Anyone want to go with a different strategy? Let's see what everyone's starting on around us. See if we can see. SW Foxy's starting on the mediums. Bianco's starting on the mediums. Okay. Manx Ghost, thank you very much. Good luck for the race, buddy. Thanking you. Are you in this one, Manx? Or not? Yeah, save the softs for last. Okie dokie then. Here we go. Where did we say we were starting again? Was it P... What was it? P8? P8. We're going to start on the mediums. A couple of people either side of us also on the mediums, though. This is the only thing. Or at least it looked that way when we went into the warm-up, and you can see what tyres people are on. That's the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about. Hopefully we don't lose too much time. kind of following each other around. Oh, you were on before. No worries. Hopefully your race went pretty well. We were quite happy with that last one. Luckily enough, we're going to be starting just beyond. Although, still not quite. Still got a bit of steering input as we put our foot down, which then puts us on the back foot. As the lights go green. But here we go. Right, P8. See what we can do. Weird with the first lap. It's like you want to follow closely, but not too closely. You're just waiting for people to bin it. Oh, right on cue. The commentator's curse works in our favour that time. Not very often that it does, though. We got to say that much. Right, we're going to do 3 laps on these tyres then. And then we will change onto the softs and try and push straight on. The only thing, with us starting a little bit further up the grid, the worst thing for us would be to pit, be on the soft tyres and then get stuck in traffic as well. So that's also something to think about. A little bit of contact with the 2 guys up in front here. Oh, then we get a bit of contact, quite a lot there. Grime. I'm sure it was a accident, however. Oh, he almost loses it there. What's that? Dreamcatcher. We just managed to nip to the inside and have that. I'm just waiting to be spun by somebody there. Luckily not. Right, lovely stuff. Up to P6. Go, 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 go. Right, we'll not brake too late yet, just in case the guys in front brake early. We've already had our race ruined by being the car in front. Almost lost it there. We'll brush over that since we managed to save it. Oof. So close to the wall there. This guy all over the place. That Merc, I think he's in the Merc there. It looks like it's a bit of a handful, to be honest. Make sure we get the better exit. We absolutely do. And a bit of slipstream. I'm thinking of going into the pits now, you know. Might go a little bit earlier. We know we could definitely get one more lap. We know, that's the thing, we know we could definitely get one more lap. So it's whether we take the gamble on that we could actually get 8 out of the softs. I do think it's worth a bash, but I'm going to maybe play it safe, I think. Oh, sod it, no, I'm taking the gamble. Oh, I hope that's not a penalty for track limits. I hope that's not a penalty for track limits. It might just be, you know, if it is, we've ruined our race. If it is, we have ruined our race. Oh, come on. This is the only problem, though. This is the only problem. We're going to come out of the pits. We're going to be right on the back of people now. Penalty. Ah, man. Penalty. Oh, that's a killer. We just made this difficult. We just made this really, really difficult. Because now the undercut's not going to work. It really, really isn't. Hopefully we got a bit of pace to be able to push on just a little bit though. Come on. Yeah, that one hurts, definitely. So unlucky. I mean, maybe if I wasn't so indecisive, might have been a little bit more prepared, might have made the corner a bit better. I felt like I'd braked long enough in advance though to get the car stopped, but clearly not. Right, let's just keep pushing. 3-second penalty around here is pretty much like writing the car off. You just never fully recover. Such a brutal penalty. Right, it's a case of seeing what we can do despite the penalty. Right, look at that. There's Foxy in front of us, 3.4 up the road. He also serves a penalty. That is a killer, that. Look at that. See how much of a killer that is. Just make sure we get past him as well. Right, 30.4 to the lead. We started P8 and we're actually going to be in P8 here, so all that hard work puts us straight back in the same position that we were. Oh, that hurts even more, but at least we've not dropped positions. At least we can say that for the moment. Alright, 28 to the lead, so we've made a few seconds up somewhere. We might have P7 here if we can close the gap a little bit more. Alright, P2 into the pits. Don't think he's going to lose that much time that we'll be able to have that position. P3 into the pits though as well. On the mediums, which means he's going to come out now on a set of softs. Right, P5 actually, so not too bad. How on earth have we recovered this race that much? Oh, just think of what we could have, where we could have been had we not had that penalty. Just think of where we would have been if we didn't have that penalty. Oh. Around the outside at the top of the mountain. Oh my god, that one was tight, but we got that overtake done. Whew. That was pretty tense, that. Oh, here we go. Could we actually get the podium? He served himself a penalty, and we've got 4 laps to close him down. 3.1 is the gap here. Right, we've really got to push, but we've got to be so careful for the tyres here. 2.9 the gap. What a move. I will take that from Larry. Thank you very much. Happy with that one for sure. Around the outside, no messing about. I need to have a look at that on the replay. Please do not let me forget. Need to watch that on the replay. Come on, come on. We need to close. We could have the podium here. We can still have the podium. But I just need to be quick. Easier said than done. Go. Awesome this. Awesome. Go, go, go. Oh, big lock up from the podium. He's got a 1.5 second penalty. How has this race ended up like this? I do not know. Get in! That is what I'm talking about. How on earth have we ended up on the podium? From P8, we serve a 3-second penalty, which just absolutely, well, quite literally puts us to the back of the grid. Come on. Right, we just hold on to it now. We just got to hold on now. 3 laps left. Just got to keep a check on these tyres as well. That's the only thing. Keep these in order and we're all good. Oh! Oh, please don't have damage. Thank God for that. Oh no 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 no. Watch the replay. Thank you, James. I genuinely would have forgot. Yeah, going to be wasted by the end of the race. I'm just thinking that this is going to be our only problem here. So what we want is 3 laps on the mediums, at least with the BMW. 3 laps on the medium seems to be pretty perfect. I'm understeering like crazy there. I can feel the front sliding just a bit. And this is kind of the last lap you would want to be racing on them, I would say. One more or any more than this, possibly a little bit sketchy, unless you can really keep control of the car. Come on now, settle down. We're starting to get a bit silly. Right, we're trying to hold on to the podium now. These tyres are pretty challenging. Realistically, this is the last lap you would want to be racing on them, but we're going to have to do one more. .7 to Foxy behind us there. .5. Oh my God, they're closing in now. It's not going to take much to gain. I think he's being nudged there as well for a slipstream. 1.3 the gap. He's closing rapidly now, and we're going to have to take it pretty easy on these last lap. On this last lap of these tyres, you can see we're almost got nothing left of the rear right. .7, trying to hold on here. Oh God. Go! He's in the slipstream. He's in the slipstream. We've just got the better exit. He's still going to close in the slipstream though. I think we're just okay, but we really need to be careful. Yeah, park on the apex. Death is coming, says James. Hopefully we're alright. Gonna brake just a little bit earlier. Go! Oh, he's within a second. I think we're going to be okay though. I really hope we're going to be okay, unless he goes for something absolutely ridiculous into the final corner. Yes! Yes! We get the podium. Whew! Oh yes. Now that was tricky. That was really, really difficult near the end. Oh man, that was pretty sweet. I don't know how we managed that. P8, we got up to P6 I think, or P5. And then we served that absolutely brutal penalty, which just, in my eyes, had ruined our race. So, how we've managed that, I've got no idea. But that really hurts, because without that penalty, how far up the grid could we have been? Might we have had the race win? I'm not quite sure. We were plus 13. We might have maybe been on chasing P2. But who knows? P3 though, that is tremendous. And you didn't bump anyone off. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good point. Should have done 3 laps. Yeah. And learnt the pit entry. Definitely. VK, how we doing? Stu, hope we're all good as well. But yeah, definitely should have done the 3 laps. To be honest, I mean, maybe that's the strategy that actually did, you know, work for us. Yes, the last lap felt a little bit sketchy. But maybe that's what we need to do. I do not know, but let's have a quick look at this replay. That's the one we've just done, isn't it? And we're going to jump into one more race around here, for sure. Right. Chasing this guy. Here it is. Highlight of our race, this. One of the best overtakes I have ever done. We just have a little look to the inside. We're going to get around the outside there. That is pretty tight, but we make that one stick. And we absolutely have that. Let's have a little look at a bit of off-board, shall we? Here we go. How exciting does it make it look? Side by side. Oh, it almost misses the overtake round the outside, but there we go. That is how it is done at Bathurst. Hey, get in. Get up. Yep, agree, Alex. 3 second pen, like 6 or 7 seconds in total. 100%. I think we might have just been able to get P2. You never know, once you're closing in on the slipstream and stuff, we might have just had it. But I think P3 was probably where we would have been at when I actually look at that gap. But beautiful pass, indeed. We got quite lucky. He just made a mistake, which allowed us to go to the inside. And I'm so glad that he didn't make then a second mistake or push flat out to try and keep that one. Right. That there was another mega race. Super happy with that. Super happy with that. Straight back in for another. Let's see if we can improve on that quali time. We're only going to get 1 lap though. You never improve on the first lap. Straight back into quali. But we'll see. Whoa, straight off to the grass. Go. Right, absolutely going to push on this lap. We've got nothing to lose. Adam, how we doing? 202, treble 6, says John. You think I'm going to be a second slower than my current best? Hopefully not, but who knows. Right, I'm keeping it flat through here. I really didn't want to keep it flat there. Oh, I'm into the wall. Yeah, I've lost it. Lost it all. What kind of time can we do with a slap of the wall and quite a bit of damage? It's probably not going to be too fantastic this lap. 201 treble 6. Bama says 201 treble 6. Thanking you, Adam. Appreciate it, mate, as always. How did I hold on to that? No idea. Yeah, well off the pace. John was actually closer with the additional second than I was to my previous quali lap. .202.6, maybe closer. Yeah, 0.3 off. I'm looking forward to another race here then. I've really been enjoying this combo. Just sometimes they get the perfect balance, don't they? And we go weeks and weeks with like shit daily races, and then all of a sudden they magic something up. But appreciate it, everybody who's tuning in so far. Really, really do. Thank you so much. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the like button on the stream, and most definitely, if you haven't done so already, please do hit the subscribe button. It goes a long, long way to supporting the channel. Rest assured. Right, we're gonna go and do start on the mediums, and then do 3 laps this time round, since we've learned that that is the way to do it, and then get ourselves onto the softs for 7 laps. Watching Scotty earlier, I got 4.5 seconds for a shambolic pit entry. This is the only track, well, there's a lot of tracks, but this is the kind of track that will absolutely kill you for a bad pit entry. Right, here we go then, starting P10 on this one. We were P8 in the last one, where we just managed to get ourselves a podium. What can we manage in this? I'm just going to nudge the brake balance forward just by 1, just to try and balance out the tyre wear a little bit there, if we can do. Right, P10, I'm just trying to think here. Do we start on the corner? I'm not too sure. Hopefully not. Oh, it's going to be just as we're on the corner. Have to upshift quickly to second. Well, the worst thing you want to do in first gear at a 90-degree left-hander on cold medium tyres is then launch it in first. Right, here we go. Lap number 1. We just got to try and stay behind and avoid the carnage, of which there may be a bit. All hear about Joe Rogan building himself a 70k sim rig. It must be nice, eh? Wonder if you can build me one as well. I actually hadn't heard about that, but I'll keep my eyes out on that one. Right, bit of a build up here, making a few mistakes, a couple of people here. Oh, someone's hit the wall. Oh, Foxy's hit the wall. I was gonna say we're gonna go to the inside. Space just closes up last minute. Don't want to lose too much time being too close here. Oh! 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 Go, 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 go! Oh, that's going to be a killer. That is going to be a killer. Now we've got a serious recovery to do. Now we got a serious recovery. Come on, let's go. Oh, side by side racing, awesome stuff from the Frenchman here. And got hit there, a lot of contact. Hunty behind us. Probably not his fault there, because then I did move back across and then was quite quickly on the brakes. Alright, we've got to seriously hope we can make time back when we're on the softs here. Don't quite think this race is going to go as well as the previous. It's not looking good at the moment, is it? Just that slightest bit of contact on the first lap. Right, anyone serving penalties? Alright, this guy here. Someone else on the right hand side here. Looks like he served a penalty. We'll get around the outside here. Whoa! The world's worst rejoin in reverse. And that's where it's all gone downhill, I would say. Well, the first two races were mint, but this one clearly not. Yeah, that's a bummer, definitely. A pile up there was bound to happen to you at some point, definitely. We have been quite lucky the first couple of races. Didn't think we'd be this unlucky on this one, however. But we'll see if there's anything that we can make back up when we get onto the soft tyres. It'll be pretty hard work, but we'll have to absolutely push like crazy. As they say, that's a wrap. Yeah, exactly. We'll keep going though, because there might be a few people binning it as well. Looks like we're seeing there. Right, we'll not get the pit entry wrong this time, hopefully. Yeah, that's a bit of a killer. But you never know though, if we can just try and push on in what will be a lot of clean air now. Let's see. Good stop, lads. Let's go. Alright, come on. Yeah, to get back to my starting point will be a win, absolutely. Exactly. 52.5 seconds to the leader currently. See what that'll be when they come out the pits. Oh! A little touch of the grass. Will we get past anybody here? I think we'll be lucky if we hold on to these positions. They're all coming out of the pits now. Right, there we go. We make up 2 positions. That's that. That is that. Oh, now I can't turn around. Like the worst place to bin it. Oh. Oh, can't even find the gears. Oh, I feel dizzy already. Go, 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 go. Well, I think that's a rage quit, innit? That is a rage quit. Ah! Horrible race that was. Absolutely horrible race. Let's finish on a daily race B. We'll jump in the McLaren. That was well, an interesting attempt of daily race C, to say the least. Shouldn't have rage quit. But sometimes you just can't help it, can you? Sometimes it's just one of those races. Right, we need ourselves a bit of an engine change here. We've done a lot of miles in this car. It does still say excellent, but, you know. Sorry to laugh, mate, but it makes it funny when I've been there myself. Absolutely. We've done that one many, many times, that same mistake. Alright, let's have a bash of this one then. John, I'm less sorry to laugh. I'm sure you are, mate. After yesterday, murdering my own teammate is bad form, so you have a right to laugh at me. Right, let's have a bash of this one then. So, we managed to get a 10.7 in our quality time the last time round, but we think that we can do a little bit better than that. So, let's give it a bash. I need to watch the replays on how they're doing that corner. That's going to be a penalty there, is it? Probably. I'll await the penalty. Yeah, there we go. Could see that that one was coming. Drifting all the way around there. Right, get your guesses in. Larry reckons we can get down to the 109s. That would be absolutely tremendous if we can do. That's not how that's done. Right, we'll get 3 laps in here. Hopefully they're better than the first 2 that we've just done. .109.987. Alex in 10.234. .109.666. I wonder if you're better off braking a bit later on that one and turning in a bit later, but just being then flat out. Try and smoothen that out as well. Does that say, has anyone ever won this? We had a couple of winners. It has only been a couple of winners over a couple of years, but yeah, we've definitely had some winners. It is the unlikeliness that makes it such a special event when someone does get it right, I've got to say it. Right, just going to brake just a touch later here, just after the 200. Yeah, that's definitely quicker if you get it right, which I didn't there. You kind of have to know the point in which you can flatten it there. Know the point in which the car will continue to turn in where you want to. Keep it in. Right, it's not going to be much of an improvement. We're going to have one more lap here. 11.0. That's no good to us. We need to be a bit quicker than that. Yeah, it's still not ideal there. Really need to practice that one, I think. Still messed that up as well. Oh man, look at that. 2 tenths lost. It's going to be more than 2 tenths. Almost 3. Now it is 3 tenths lost. Gain a couple of tenths. And then lose them as we have a crossover of racing lines. Will that actually be down into the 10s? That one will be, but anything after that, or anything before that, rubbish. We still got a bit of work. Larry was the lucky first, yeah. Larry and Adam both guessed correctly, yeah. John has been the most unlucky person and been the closest every single time. That's not me doing that. Yeah, John has been like 1,000th off quite a few times. Odds are slim, yeah. Odds are slim. James saying fix. If you think, if you got to think, if I was guaranteed to get it within 1 second, then you've got a 1 in 1,000 chance. But realistically, it could be a second either side of that. So it's probably a 1 in 3,000 chance. Yeah, being 1,000th off a few times. Here we go then, starting at the back, Daily Race B. Only a little bit of practice for this one. So we got to see how we manage to fare up. I think it's just a case of avoiding the carnage. That's the difference there, I think, for for Daily Race B. Let's see if we can manage it. From P15, we're in the McLaren. Let's be doing it. Go! Everyone getting the braking point wrong there. Round the outside. Right, we were around the outside on that one, but now we're going to be on the outside of this corner, which really doesn't help. Just having to react to the fellow. Oh, they've hit each other. Oh, and then we get hit from behind. Not good. I think of that we made up one position there. Right, bit of carnage as everyone heads to the final corner. Let's keep going. That's a good run. This lobby's been a lot more settled than the first one that we did. It was upside down, back to front and all over the place, the last lobby. People seem to have settled themselves down a little bit. There we go though, a good run here. Oh! Both of us went to the inside there. Both of us had the same idea. Mr. Chips gets P14 from us. What is going on? Oh! 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 Come on. We could still have a P10 here, or a top 10. I'm a bit more consistent in races. Not according to last night. Not according to last night's race. Alright, come on. We're just waiting for a bit of something from these guys here. Oh, that's the first bit. Oh, straight into the back of him. How stupid. Round the outside. A rather uneventful race compared to the first one. Well, very much enjoyed this week's daily races. I do think that that is fair to say. Not too shabby. Daily Race C is an absolute belter this week. It really, really is. That is a really, really good fun combo, that. So hopefully we can get back on a little bit later. It's probably not going to happen though, I'll be honest. A little bit later in the week. I've got a busy week. We're down in... Today we've been down to Hull to do some filming. So that's a 3-hour drive each way from Newcastle, basically. And then down to Darlington tomorrow, which is about an hour's drive. Then got to drive all the way back up to pick up the other videographer. Then drive all the way back past Darlington and down to Manchester. And that's about a 2.5-ish, 3-hour drive there and back. And that's just tomorrow. And then I'm in the studio all day Wednesday and Thursday. I'm thinking about it. Was I not meant to be in the studio tomorrow? Possibly. How that's going to work when I'm in Manchester, I don't know. But there we are. So that's going to be my week. And then Saturday, of course, we have the opening race of the F1. In case anyone hasn't seen, the opening race, or the first 2 races of the season, are on a Saturday, just in case you didn't already know. So a little public service announcement there for you. First 2 Grand Prix on a Saturday. Which, had I have realised that, I would not have booked in work on the Saturday night. But there we are. I'll probably be catching up on the Sunday, I'd imagine. But there we go. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed the stream. I certainly have. We got a couple of episodes coming up out of that one. When you do see the episodes go live, if you don't mind, please do drop a like. Give it a watch as well, of course. It's all the best parts of the stream. Yeah, if you don't mind giving the video a little like as and when you do see it going live, that would be a huge, huge help. But there we go. We've been to Hull and back. Exactly. Literally. That was the only reference that me and Ben kept making on the way down. It was Only Fools and Horses, but there we go. So, yeah, to Hull and back twice, because we did it on Friday as well. So, Hull and back on Friday, Hull and back today, Manchester and back tomorrow. And then 3 days in the studio recording some drums and making a whole load of noise and all that good stuff as well. So, got plenty going on this week. It is a bit mental, but all part of the fun. Right, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, everybody, really, really do appreciate it. I've got to get myself to bed because I need to be in Darlington for, I think it was 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Ugh, horrific. But there we go. Right, catch you all a little bit later in the week, hopefully. If not, it'll be Sunday or Monday for British Heart Foundation or daily races. So I will catch you all in a little bit. Enjoy what is left of the week, or the start of the week now, innit? So enjoy your week, and I'll catch you all later. Toodles!